Chelsea are notorious in buying injury players, injury-prone players, or players that will get injured at Chelsea Football Club. There's a big difference. Hear me out. Injury players are the players like Danny Drinkwater, Zappa Costa, Cesar Azpilicueta, Ross Barkley, Tony Rudiger, Emerson Palmieri. All of them, we bought them with bad injuries already in the hospital. They had to wait several months before even they kicked the ball for Chelsea. Injury-prone players are players that are okay now, but they have a long history of injuries. We don't care. We just splash money and buy them. And in general, even if somebody was fit in another club, he comes to Chelsea, he got injuries. So we are cursed. We are just a special club, to be honest with you. Look at the starting 11 here. This starting 11 can beat the fit team at Chelsea right now. They can even fight for top 4 in the Premier League, win the Carabao Cup, win the FA Cup with this team. More quality in this team than the current fit team at Chelsea. And this is one of the reasons why I don't blame everything 100% on Mauricio Pochettino. I still want him out because I don't feel any connection. I don't see any improvement. But it's not the reason why I should be mean and I should lie and follow the bandwagon and start insulting him, because not everything depends on him. If everybody was fit, Pochettino doesn't have to coach anybody because he doesn't know even how to coach anyways. So with quality players, you can just put them on the pitch and they will do the business for you. And you take credit. You know what I mean? And also don't forget that Chelsea are notorious in buying expensive flops. You go and you check on Morata, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Mr. Abragadabra, Higuain, Falcao, people like that. Very expensive flops for one reason or another. Even if they were like doing good in their clubs, they come to Chelsea, they massively flop. You can even include people like Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, stuff like that. For one reason or another, they don't do good at Chelsea. So we are officially cursed. Darwin Nunez, remember last August, we had some report before the end of the transfer window. People were talking here and there that Chelsea want Nunez. We didn't take it seriously because David Ornstein or Fabrizio Romano didn't say anything about Nunez, so we took it as paper talk, as a made-up news. But today, Fabrizio Romano came to confirm that it was true. It was true that last August, Chelsea tried to get him. But apparently, Jurgen Klopp didn't want the deal to happen. And I don't blame him, because Chelsea keep on hijacking your target. Timo Werner back in the day, Lavia, Caicedo and stuff. I don't think we can do business with Liverpool anytime soon. They hate us, we hate them. What do you think about Nunez? Do you think that this was going to be a smart move for Chelsea to get somebody who is not scoring goals, while you have Jackson and you have so many other attackers that are not really scoring goals? I think his profile is good. He's tall, he's powerful, he's good in air, can score with his head and both feet. But you might have a good profile, but you don't finish your chances. But listen, transfer is a big risk. It's just like a gamble. There's no guarantee that if you buy Osimhen today, he's going to score 100 goals. He might flop. And you might go for somebody unknown from nowhere and he start killing it for fun, scoring for fun. So transfer is not like exact science where you know what's going to happen in the future. So imagine Nicolas Jackson and Nunez in front. This is the joke that's going on online now. People are really laughing. But listen, I never say never in life about anything. I still remember Didier Drogba when he was in France. Back then, I was even in France. I didn't even know him. He was in the second division, playing for Guingamp, Guingamp. He was on loan here and there in lower divisions. And it took injury crisis at Marseille for them to go, oh, let's try this guy because of the profile. He's tall, he's powerful, probably he's going to help us. And they bought him because of injury crisis. 1 season only at Marseille. He disciplined himself. He quit eating pizzas and Coca-Colas and stuff. He disciplined himself because he used to be really injury prone back then. And then 1 season at Marseille, he was amazing. And Jose Mourinho bought him for Chelsea. And he was already like 25, 26 years old. He was already old man when he came to Chelsea. He didn't even start good. But at the end, he became the king of Stamford Bridge. So I never say never to anybody. The lack of confidence. This guy got like some shooting techniques. He shoot the ball right. He does everything right. But sometimes the easiest one, he refuses to score the easiest goals. But when he doesn't have a lot of time to think, he goes one time, one touch. Amazing. Some of the golazos that he scored last season and this season, you're just asking yourself, what the hell is that? Nicolas Jackson has converted just 32% of his big chances this season. So he's ranking 25th out of 26 players in the league. And guess who is the top of the league for missing clear chances? Darwin Nunez, with only 20% conversion of big chances created for him. Lord have mercy. What is your opinion about that? It's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen, like I said, but I'm going to always keep an open mind because there is no guarantee that, he's going to flop at Chelsea. Probably when he reached like 25 or 26 on his peak, he might do better. But I don't see it happening. It's just a conversation trending on social media that I wanted to bring on the table so we can have a conversation. All right. So some other news very quickly. Everybody knows about Xavi Hernandez, right? Yeah. So he decided to stay at Barcelona. He made a big U-turn after announcing his departure from Barcelona. So he's staying. A big U-turn. And that means Thomas Tuchel is not going to sign for Barcelona and he's going to be looking for another job very soon. What do you think about the decision from Xavi to change his mind and stay for Barcelona? And talking about U-turn, Thomas Tuchel is wanted by a portion of Bayern fans online who put a petition. By the time of recording, it's only 15,000 signatures. 15,000 is not that much compared to the Bayern fans, but it's something. Do you think that Thomas Tuchel should stay or should do the Xavi and do a big U-turn and stay? it doesn't depend on him because it was a mutual consent that he needed to leave. So imagine if he goes and wins the Champions League. I think it's going to be more than 15,000 signatures, right? People will like to keep him because Nagelsmann decided to stay with the national team until the World Cup 2026. And Bayern Munich actually are going for Rangnick. Rangnick is the leading candidate at the moment. The guy that Cristiano Ronaldo said he's not even a coach. He might be good as a sporting director in the office, but coaching big stars, he doesn't have the charisma, the energy, the passion on the touchline to lead a team like Bayern Munich. But it looks like they want him, so who am I to say anything? But I've watched a lot of videos from Bayern fans. They really don't like Rangnick at all, and they don't like Thomas Tuchel either. So they are looking for more passionate, and I think they're gonna be open to bringing like Hansi Flick back. But anyways, Thomas Tuchel said that he's gonna focus on the remaining of the season, just to try to win as many games as he can and probably win the Champions League. And that means that he keeps an open mind on this situation. If the board decides to keep him, I think he's going to consider, because there are not many big jobs out there. Everybody try to keep their manager. Probably at Manchester United, though. We don't know, but the project at Manchester United is going to be like a brand new project, youth project, like at Chelsea. Do you think that Thomas Tuchel is willing to work with a bunch of kids? He's a winner. He want to win now. You buy me players, I will win you trophies.